Hello everyone, and thanks for being with us today on Spotlight Carolina. I'm Mark Cady. Helping women of Western North Carolina who suffer from an eating disorder is the work of the Tapestry Eating Disorder Program. And today, Tammy Maxey, the clinical director of the program, joins us, and also a former client of the program as well. Mary Beth Burns is with us. And it's a good thing when you say former client, and we'll talk about that in your story coming up in just a moment. But Tammy, as a clinical director of the Tapestry Eating Disorder Program, as an expert, what is an eating disorder?
Well, an eating disorder is typically known as anorexia, bulimia, or binge eating disorder. Anorexia is usually the restriction of calories leading to a low body weight. Bulimia is a person that binges and purges, either through exercise, laxative use, or self-induced vomiting. And then binge eating disorder is somebody who eats a lot of food in a very short amount of time. But the big thing I want people to know about eating disorders is it's not about the food. That women and men too use food as a method of coping with strong emotions underneath, such as anxiety and depression. And so it's really a coping mechanism for dealing with the internal feelings that they have, and not about the food at all.
So there are underlying issues a lot of times.
Absolutely.
Mary Beth, let's talk about you. What is it that brought you to the Tapestry Eating Disorder Program?
Well, from the time I was 17, so for 25 years, I struggled with anorexia and exercise bulimia, and the last several years being the worst. It was a really tough time for myself and for my family, and in the end, I was emotionally and physically exhausted and scared.
And what was your experience with the Tapestry Eating Disorder Program?
Tapestry is just an extremely nurturing and supportive place, and I think the other thing that makes Tapestry really unique in treatment centers is that it's a very realistic approach to recovery, and that you're going grocery shopping with a dietitian, and you're planning your meals, and you're creating your meals, and as well as having supportive group and individual therapy, as well as appointments with a dietitian every week.
And Tammy, when it comes to an eating disorder, it's really not just about weight being up or being down depending on your disorder. It really does a catastrophic toll on the inside of your body.
Absolutely. There's all kinds of medical tolls that can occur as well. And it just has a devastating effect on all aspects of your life, whether it's work, family, personal relationships, and that's the underlying factor and the driving motivator usually for treatment.
I've got two little girls, and I worry about them as they grow up, if they're, especially in their teenage years. If someone's under 18 and they have an eating disorder, how do they get help?
Well, resources for adolescents are very limited, and Tapestry is in the process of opening up an adolescent program located right here in our area. It's going to be located in Fletcher, serving girls and boys from 11 to 18. And we hope to have that open by mid-fall.
If people want to get help, how can they get help?
Go to the website at tapestrync.com, and we'll give you all the information that you would like there, as well as the phone number being there to call for a free assessment.
Tapestrync.com. Mary Beth, Tammy, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank
you for being with us on Spotlight Carolina.